Over the past few days, I've spent countless hours trying to see how Etch actually works and to devise a workflow that works for me each and every time. And I think I found one. So the very first thing that I do is to make sure I add all my variables. And to do that, I'll come over here to this little icon here. It's called the Style Manager. And then I'll go to variables. So you can see I've added all my variables here. Now, these are just for testing purposes, but there's quite a few that I've added in here. Okay, so with this now, I can always reference them as I'm designing. All right, so the next step now is to start adding all my elements to my canvas. And to do that, I'm just going to do a quick example here. So I'm going to go in and add my section, add some heading, text, and a link. So with that now, what I notice that really works for me is if I go in and name these, because then it makes a lot of sense what I'm styling rather than just have section or container or, it doesn't really, make sense what I'm actually working on. So to name them, I just go in here. So for example, this section here, I can just call this hero, and then I can call this main container. But of course, you can name these whatever you want. This can be my, let's call this hero heading. This can be my paragraph or body text. So I'm just going to call this body like that. And then this could be my, let's call this CTA for call to action. Okay. So with this now, I do what is known as auto BEM. So this will automatically name all my elements here on this canvas. So as you can see, if I try and click anything here, I can't go in and style it because it has to have a class attached to it. So this is why I created these with AutoBEM to name them. All right, so now if I need to go in and style anything, I have to, first of all, create my AutoBEM classes. So I'm going to go in and say, create AutoBEM classes. So now my builder has come to life because I can click on anything and start styling it. So for example, we have this main heading here. So you can see it's now giving me an option to go in and add my CSS. And if I wanted to add my text sizes, I could just come over here to typography. And remember earlier on, I have a file that has all my variables. Now I can say -- heading. And this is going to be, let's say, heading large. Okay. And I'm going to hit enter like that. Now you see this now has gone in and added my variable size, because this is based on clamp, and it is fully responsive, which is really cool. So I like the fact that I can just go in and start adding all my sizes. Now, let's say for whatever reason, I decide, this is too big. I can just go in and say medium, and I've reduced it. It just makes things easier for me. And I really, really like this. Okay, so that's my, my variables. I can now continue on. I can go into this one here. Since this is the body, I can go to typography here, font size. I can say -- and I know I have a variable of text. I think it's small. There we go. It's small. If I want, I can say maybe set this to extra small, since that's going to be body text. There we go. And then for the button here, I can continue and just add pretty much everything. Now, the thing is, with these variables, I need to somehow memorize them, okay? Because at the moment, if I come over here, I would have to go in and say, oh, okay, I need to add a background color. So for example, this is my primary 100. So, okay, so now that I've added my variables here, so I would need now to sort of like memorize them, at least for now, because let's say I wanted to add my variable here. If I put -- it doesn't really give me that autocomplete, or at least a drop down to show me what color variables I have available in my variable file. So this is a feature that's coming very, very soon. It's been confirmed by Kevin, which is fantastic. But in this case, let's say I want to add a background color. I would need to come back here, go to my variables, and just make sure that I know what colors I'm going to add. So for example here, let's say I want to add these grays. Okay, I'll come back over here, and let's say for my main hero section here, we're going to go to color, and you can see here we have background color. So I'm going to add my gray 100, hit enter, and you can see it's been updated there. And I know you can't really see it, but let's say 900. Now you can really see that that is now the color. So we can go as low as 400, so at least, or even 300, so at least you can see what is happening. Now I can continue on and start adding more, more items here. I can go to background, and you can see here we have our background color, and it has also been updated here. So what's cool here is I can go in and pretty much, style this, wherever I decide to go. So maybe I can, just come over here, add it over there, and I can do it over here as well. So in my hero, you can see this is where my color is. But what I found really interesting is, okay, you see this hero body here, right? So this class can be applied to other things as well. So let me just copy that class, and let me show you what I discovered. So let's add another section here, and let's add some text in there. All right, so with that text, let's call this, let's give it a selector. So you see now this workflow, let's say I don't have a class assigned to my element. I can just go in here and say body, let's just call it body 2. I mean, I'm running out of ideas now. So let's say I want to add the styling that I have here on this paragraph text. I can just copy body hero over here like that, and then click here on my second one, click on this little plus button, and then I'm just going to paste, hit enter, and you can see now that my CSS has been applied to this paragraph text. Isn't that cool? So if I had like really advanced complicated CSS over here, I can just copy the class and then just paste it on the item that I need to add it to. Now check this out. I can even go on the button here and do the same thing. So click here on this little icon, and then I can just paste it like that, and boom, it's now applied the size, and it's taking this variable size of text XS. Okay, so far so good. I think I get the hang of it. So what's your process? What's your design workflow? I'd like to know. Let me know in the comments box below. And for those of you that want to learn how to use Etch, you can follow me on my YouTube channel. Go ahead and subscribe. This is my journey of learning a brand new page builder, and so far so good. It's taking me a bit of time, but I'm definitely enjoying it. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one. Take care.